Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well and staying safe and healthy during this time. This is Radhika here again. Sorry, something just went into my eye just before I started recording. This video is going to be about how to stop people pleasing. Three steps to stop people pleasing. What is people pleasing? So, people pleasing is a behavior that a person develops early in their childhood, which which either subtly or very overtly the child is told that they have to do something first or they have to please the people around them first in order to either be a part of that group or to get something out of that group. Um, so it's a very baiting kind of a behavior where whenever you're doing something it's only in order to get something back. It's very conditional and it's very manipulative and strategic. So over time, if a person or if a child grows up in such an environment, it is very possible that the child becomes manipulative themselves. If the child decides not to be manipulative, the people pleasing can still stay in the child, and instead of manipulating others, the child just learns that they have to people please in order to be in that group, order to stay as a member in that group. And so the this person, when they grow up, they will just keep on people pleasing everyone, not to actually gain anything but just to stay a part of that group. Um, so if you see yourself in such a situation where you see yourself people pleasing all the time or trying to get validation from others all the time instead of validating yourself or instead of feeling confident in yourself, then this video might be helpful to you. So the first step that you can do when you want to get rid of your people pleasing behaviors is start saying no. And start saying no to people and groups who are not your primary narcissistic group in your life. So say if your primary narcissistic group is your family, um, don't directly go there and say no. First, you will have to practice saying no. You will have to practice keeping your boundaries. So, practice it with another group where you feel more comfortable. For example, your friends. So, if they're going for dinner one day, just say no and say that today I have some other work to do. Sorry, I can't come today. So once you keep your boundary, you will feel a bit confident. You will feel like, oh, when I want to say no to something or when I don't want to do something, I have the right to say no. And you might have lost this feeling if you grew up in a narcissistic family, because you just feel that you have to do things because they say so. And so to kind of get out of that, you have to practice it, but practice it with groups that feel safer to you. Then the second point is, always keep your own boundaries. Don't violate your boundaries. So the first part is kind of the first point is kind of a sub point of this one. But what I mean by the second point is more like, if you decide every day that by 11 p.m. I want to sleep, then sleep by 11 p.m. If you decide that I'm going to have 10 glasses of water every day, then have those 10 glasses of water. So respect your boundaries first. Don't abuse yourself. Because if you are disrespecting your own boundaries, it becomes very easy for you to fall prey to the same thing when other people ask you to violate your own boundaries. So you have to start with yourself. If you decide that I'm not going to eat like fast food more than one day of the week, don't eat fast food more than one day of the week. If you decide every day I'm going to do 5 minutes of meditation, do those 5 minutes of meditation every day. So the little bit stricter that you become with yourself, that is called like inner parenting. The more of a, I wouldn't say strict, but more of a balanced and firm parent you become to yourself, the easier it will be for you to become, to stand up for yourself when other people are kind of trying to, uh, use your naivety or use your innocence for their own gain. You can then become that parent for yourself even in that situation. So first you start respecting your own boundaries, eat well, sleep well, take care of your health, um, give yourself first, and then you can give to others. So that's the second point. Then the third point is, whenever you accomplish something, validate yourself, celebrate your own victories, and basically feel proud of yourself. Because a lot of times you will see that you are people pleasing in order to get validation from other people. And so this keeps you in a loop where you're kind of always needing things from the outside. Whereas when you actually start appreciating yourself, you will see this neediness that you have outside going, it becomes less and less and less. So basically it will reduce with time, because this need will be met by you. You don't have to look to others to meet this need. So whenever you do something that you feel proud of, or whenever you achieve something, no matter how small it is, feel proud of yourself. Give yourself like a pat on the back, that good job, Radhika, good job, you did that well, I'm so proud of you. So these words of affirmation that you want other people to say to you, you need to be able to say these to yourself first, and you need to be comfortable with receiving these yourself first. So only then, when you open that part of you which is open to receiving compliments, receive accepting your own praise, then slowly you will see that even in the outside world you will see it being mirrored, where people are actually appreciating you, they are praising you, and it will feel good because you did it inside first, and then it will start reflecting outside. And then slowly the people pleasing with time will slowly go down. And of course there will always be people who will try to take advantage of you even if you have good boundaries. In that case you just have to say no to them, and you kind of have to cut off contact with them, because their only motivation is to use you. So it all of this doesn't guarantee that you will never find people in life who are trying to use you, because such people do exist. But you will be able to recognize them, and you will be able to stop yourself from being used a lot quicker, and in turn the trauma that you will face will be a lot lesser. So I hope this was useful to you, and as always, I wish you all a lot of love and a lot of light. Thank you. Bye.